Look at these things that Paul outlines here. First of all, I want to direct your attention to verse 1, where he says, in the last days, perilous times will come. And then he defines what that is going to look like. He defines the way people are going to act. Look at here. He says, men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, disobedient to parents, unforgiving, unholy, unloving, without self-control, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Is this not our culture? Does this not define our culture to the T? This is exactly the days we're living in right here. Why is that? It's because people are running after themselves. People are running after the world and the things of the world instead of going after God. Look, none of us like the culture that we live in. But how many people are willing to change it? Because change has to start with each one of us. We can't look to the government. We can't look to big groups of people. We can't look at anybody else and say, oh, you guys all need to change, and then this world would be better. No, we have to look at what's within us. So as I was studying this, I'm looking through this section of Scripture and going, oh yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. I'm checking every box here. And I'm like, hey, it's not everybody else that's the problem. It's me that's the problem. I'm the problem here. If I was doing things differently, then this world would look different. That's what God is calling us to. To dive into the spiritual things that he wants to do in our life. The spiritual works that he wants to do in this world. It's not going to change if we just look at it and say, well, nothing I can do about it. I wish I could go yell at a bunch of people and get them to change, but that ain't going to happen. Look, you're looking at just the physical. You're thinking about it in a fleshly way. Think about it in a spiritual way. Think about the one person you know who could change everything in this world if he wanted to in an instant. Do you know him? Do you spend time with him? Do you talk to him? He could change this world. He could change your heart. He could change other people's hearts. Do you know him? We all have life here in the flesh. He desires us to have life in the spirit. He desires us to have life in its fullness, in its entirety. Don't look to the physical things. Look to the spiritual things.